technology is changing an awful lot about what work is. So one of the things that we've seen is that people change jobs a lot more frequently than they used to. So the likelihood that you're going to have 15 different jobs during the course of your career is very real.
We know that in society today, easily 70 or 80% of jobs require some form of post-secondary education. Tuition is a very real challenge for many folks, and they look at that and they see the growing costs and they just assume it's going to be out of reach.
When I was 6 years old, my parents started a RESP for me in order to help save up for education, because education these days is very expensive and you can never be too prepared. I've had some friends that, they work 2 part-time jobs, they're studying, they're worried about what comes with, like, what's going to happen after when they need to pay back their loans.
As somebody who had a student loan themselves in order to go to university, I understand what that, what I term sticker shock means up front, and it is a big deal and it is a big commitment. I'm the first in my family to ever go to university. I'm from a small town in Medicine Hat, Alberta, and started out my educational career there at Medicine Hat College. Made the decision to start out in political science and eventually ended up getting my degree at the University of Ottawa. When I was in University of Ottawa, I became involved in politics, and so pursued that passion for a number of years, and then made the decision to go back and do my MBA at Ivy.
What should we do about high cost of education? Good news is, I think, a combination of competition, plus some government subsidization continuing, plus employer and union subsidy will help. But in the same way that as you're starting out in life, you start putting money aside for housing, we're going to have to start budgeting ourselves through our education.
We're moving to more of a gig economy. We're moving to an economy in which your progress is going to be created by your moving of jobs rather than staying in one place for a long period of time, because that's what employers are demanding. And as a result of that, that means that you're going to have to shift your skills through time as you move through your career. Are we prepared to look at investing in our education in order to be able to accommodate that?
For me, I think there's no greater investment and no greater return on investment than you can have than an investment in your education. And so it's served me well and created opportunities beyond what I could have dreamed of. The Top 40 Under 40 Award is a recognition for young leaders within the country from a variety of disciplines. Felt very fortunate to be honored with that award. If I was to give someone a piece of career advice, it's to be all in on whatever opportunity is presented in front of you. I think it's necessary to stay open and to know that things are going to change. What it's important to understand is what is at the core of where change is happening, where change is moving, and to think about how to best position yourself to react to that.
Education matters. It makes a big difference in the long-term lives of Canadian families and Canadian children, and more collectively as a society. Education is truly important for the long-term success of Canadians.